COPA Coca Cola is the world's largest exclusive football program developing grassroots talent by ensuring that the teams are equipped with skills, material, and activities that nurture their talent at a young age. In Africa, more than 500,000 teens aged between 13 and 15 years take part in the domestic COPA Coca Cola tournaments across 30 countries, aimed at nurturing indigenous talents and developing the overall persona of the participants. Since its inception in 1989, COPA Coca Cola has discovered footballing icons like Tottenham's Victor Wanyama, Leicester City's Wilfred Ndidi, and Liverpool's Taiwo Awoniyi. Brazil football legend Ronaldinho also featured in the South American edition as a teen. While the tournament has been successful, the Coca-Cola company felt the need to develop the tournament to a Pan-African platform that builds a legacy for Africa's abundant and yet-to-be-discovered heroes. Welcome to the COPA Coca Cola Africa Cup 2018. COPA Coca Cola Africa Cup is more than a football tournament. It's a cultural interaction and fusion of different African cultures and their love of football. It's a platform that breaks the geographical boundaries to bring African youth into one space, to not only promote their love of football, but to develop skills, create friendships, exchange cultures, and to create a lasting impact beyond the tournament for years to come. For the first time in Africa, and through a rigorous selection process, 192 teenagers from Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Nigeria, Malawi, Angola, Ethiopia, and Mozambique came together to compete for the inaugural COPA Coca Cola Africa Cup in Kenya. Let's look at some research insights that contributed to the creative strategy. COPA Coca Cola is a platform that communicates Africa's vibrancy and inclusivity. The color vibrancy of the continent was represented in their cultural dress and flags. Their love and passion for the game of football is often expressed during their local Premier League and their support for the English Premier League. Coca-Cola's World Cup spirit, using Jason Derulo's Colors anthem. The tournament was a convergence of African teens, and for the very first time, teenagers from across the continent were coming together to be crowned champions. Guided by this, the creative campaign visual looked like this: a football boot infused in color with the hashtag #FirstTimeTogether to indicate that this is happening for the first time. It also offered a more subliminal message that there will be many more to come. Ogilvy's PR task was to develop and bring this Pan-African tournament to life across all platforms to everyone. How did we execute? Concept development. We developed a concept paper to the Coca-Cola Company on tournament structure, explaining the qualification process to participate in the Continental Cup. Toolkit development. We developed a toolkit detailing the key communication objectives, PR expectations, interview requests, press kits, and story angles, and shared with all markets. Tournament execution. The tournament took place for 6 days with a total of 22 games played. On a day-to-day basis for each game, we were on ground daily with approximately 50 sports journalists from Kenya, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. This ensured live coverage, on-ground interviews, faster Q&A sessions, and clarity when needed with faster dissemination of content. We prioritize sports segments across traditional and social media, keeping in mind teen-centric programs, especially on existing Coca-Cola social media pages. The Ogilvy team was ever present during all Coca-Cola players, coaches, and scouts interviews, ensuring questions and answers given are within the brand guidelines and overall messaging of the tournament and the brand. We also managed to profile several Coca-Cola market reps from the participating markets who were on ground throughout the tournament. Our presence on ground ensured a uniformity of information with ad hoc Q&A sessions with the media and live on-ground interviews. Agencies management. During the tournament, we managed a network of 11 agencies across Africa by sharing with them live coverage, recorded coverage, results, and interviews from the tournament ground. Media monitoring. Issues and crisis management. We monitored media in all 12 participating markets, compiled every week, and measured them against deliverables, ensuring smooth flow of information while identifying red flags. So what were the challenges? Language barrier. The predominant languages in Kenya are Kiswahili and English. The tournament, however, attracted players from 11 other regions, making communication somewhat of a challenge. We sought the help of translators who assisted with on-ground interviews and content creation from players and coaches. Age limit caps. COPA is a teen-centric tournament. However, markets have different age caps for the tournament. We were faced with the challenge of some markets having an age cap of 17 years, while some 15. To level this out, players above 15 years did not participate in the tournament. The results? Our PR value for the inaugural tournament was $5,254,268.34 across all participating markets. During this time, we delivered approximately 677 stories on both traditional and online media across all markets and delivered news stories in 5 languages, with English being the predominant language of delivery. We had 396 electronic stories for both radio and TV, with English being the primary driver. There were also 153 stories in Kiswahili, 2 in Buganda, 5 in Amharic, and 4 in Portuguese. Additionally, 77 were delivered in Kenya's local dialects. There was a total of 86 print stories, 195 online stories, and 396 electronic stories, of which 24 were live TV on-ground coverage, bringing the approximated total to 677 stories across all participating markets.